Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Matt from MTG Gaming Bob, and today is going to be a little bit of a different video. This will be raw, uncut footage of opening Magic the Gathering's Core 21 set. This is going to be, I hope, different than the majority of box openings. A lot of the box openings I see, they don't have a webcam on you to see a reaction. I'm okay with having a webcam on me, so I'm cool. I rigged this cool little setup here. I kind of kit bashed a selfie stick with the boom mic that I had, and now it allows me to have the camera up here, which I'm using my phone, and then it'll grab everything over here. So it's pretty cool. So let's get into it. So I have not looked at anything in this set. The way I'm introducing myself back into Magic is basically just I want to open the packs and look at the cards. I'm not going to bore you guys with like the commons, uncommons, maybe a little bit of the uncommons if something like catches my eye of something like I remember because they do reprints. But other than that, it's just going to be kind of probably a longer video than you're used to, maybe 20-30 minutes. Our normal videos are around 15. We talk a lot, so we try to cut that down. Our videos are normally like an hour or two, but whoops, not this time. So I've got the prices listed up here. Today is April 7th, 2021, and that'll give you an idea of what the prices are, how the prices are reflected, as opposed to like as time goes on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Also, we are doing the giveaway still. Right now, currently as I speak, I think we're at like 92 subscribers out of 100. At 100, we're going to be doing a giveaway. In the description, there will be the links to the video that you have to comment on in order to get, or in order to be eligible for it. And all right, so I've got my trusty knife here. I'm gonna break into it, and let's experience the set together. I've got some copyright-free music going on in the background. I hope that is something enjoyable for you guys, just to kind of like chill and relax with me. And yeah, let's get into it. This will be the second box that I've opened since I've came back into Magic. The first box I did not record. It was Commander's Legends. And it was fine. There was like a mana drain in it and whatnot, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, so this I feel like this brings back a lot of Magic for me. I used to love opening packs of cards, and when I opened up the Commander Legends box, I was like, yeah, this is what I remember. This is what I remember being excited about. Always opening packs. Honestly, it's probably a 50-50 of opening packs of cards and actually playing. I don't know, it's kind of gambling, but not really. I guess it depends on what you want to do with the packs of cards. I guess we'll set them over here. The layouts, I can change the layout as we see fit. Well, that opened nice and easy. So I'm just gonna kind of like toss these off to the side, and let's get in. Okay, so that's new to me, having a zombie token up front and having a pretty cool looking planes. But other than that, let's whiz past here to the... wow, they did the packs differently. So wait a second, so... Interesting. Okay, so they're doing it back like old school times, where they have the rares and uncommons and commons up front. That's interesting, but it makes my job a lot easier for filming. It looks like we have a foil Infernal Scarring, nothing important. Shacklegeist. Looking at the price list, it doesn't look like Shacklegeist is even... not even worth talking about. So if I don't see the card above $10 or so, I'm just going to keep going. So Shacklegeist, flying 2... I mean, he's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna be kind of checking out the cards, mainly the rares, because the rares are kind of the more powerhouse, and obviously mythics. So 2 mana for a 2/2 flyer that can't be blocked, or that can only block flyers, and then you can tap spirits to tap something. I could see that being useful. Yeah, all right. So we'll have him off to the side here, and the rest I'll just toss in the box on the side. So Shacklegeist doesn't look like he's a pricey card or anything, but it does look like it's a decent card. Okay, I do like the art of the tokens, I'll tell you that. You know, cool. Necromentia. Choose a card name other than a basic land, basic land card name. Search target opponent's library, hand, and library. Or sorry, reading is hard. Graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. The player shuffles their library and creates two black zombie creatures for each card exiled from the hand this way. That's okay. I don't really see the biggest problem. I think with Echo MTG, I think that they have too many of the alternate art ones. And it kind of messes with being able to like easily search. I might have to use a different website. Because I don't really like... Normally, like with, for instance, for like TCG Player, maybe I'll try TCG Player. I mean, we're doing it live, so, you know. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. So for now, I don't see this card being an extremely awesome card or anything. Control Player's not gonna want to give you a bunch of creatures, even if it is removing a major threat. And maybe they don't care because it is only a 3 mana cost and they could probably just wipe the board. I don't know. But I don't see it in anything above $10 list, so I'm just going to assume that it's, you know, nothing crazy value or anything. All right, so we'll move on. And nothing in the, like I said, the commons and uncommons, I'm just going to kind of, you know, skip past for now. I will go back through and read them after the video. If it is something that you guys like, if you guys like the opening and the more in-depth and actually having, I mean, it would take probably a while, but kind of like a whole review of the set while I open it, I can do that. But I don't know what this means. Was this just a... This is just a filler card, I guess. All right. Speaker of the Heavens. So it's a 1-mana, 1/1 Vigilant Lifelinker. I mean, that's already good. Create a 4/4 Angel creature token while with flying. Activate this ability only if you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total, and only time you can cast a sorcery. That's a pretty strong card, I feel. Speaker. Do I see Speaker in the list? I could just Control F, but I don't really want to, you know, like reach. But I mean, the extended art version. Where is that? The extended art version is $6, so that means that the non-extended... Oh, there it is. So it's a $3 card. Probably the best hit so far. I actually think it's a really good card. I'll have to see if there's like synergies with humans and clerics in these kind of in standard, or I mean, I guess it could be used outside of standard, obviously, but you know, like I said, I'm just getting back into Magic. Last time I played very heavily was Innistrad and Gatecrash, those kind of sets. Ooh, that's a badass looking token for sure. Kind of weird. Some of the tokens are actually worth money. Very interesting. So those are all extorted. So it looks like Ugin's the big dollar. Terror of Peaks, Fiery Emancipation. So yeah, so cool looking token. Actually, pretty badass. Their art, they've really stepped up the game of their art. So we've got Ruined Halo. So it's a removal card, it looks. Oh no, protection from a card. I mean, 2 mana, it's white. Not bad. It's probably not worth a ton of money or anything, but you know, still a decent card to have to play with. And yes, I'm just tossing the wrappers to the side. Okay, so we've got a foil Wishcoin Crab. So nothing to see there. Yeah, nothing to see there. But we've got a Maze Mine Tome, which again, quick glance over at the prices. I don't really see anything of it not being within the top 10, so we'll just read it and then move on. So 2 mana, so it's cheap. Put a page counter on Maze Mine Tome, scry 1. That's not bad. So you're able to basically pay 2 mana, put a counter on it, scry immediately. That's nice. Okay, 2 mana, tap it. You put a page counter on Maze Mine Tome, draw a card. That's also really good. When there are 4 more page counters on it, exile it if you do gain 4 life. Yeah, honestly, I like it. It's a good card. Scry, card draw on a 2 mana artifact. Yeah, you can only do it 4 times, but that's not bad. I like it. It's got versatility, and it's cool. All right, next card, or next pack. And another thing I'm noticing, a lot of the times people, when they do the pack openings, they do this thing where they hunt for the value cards, and I'm kind of doing that, but I'm not doing it for like resale. I'm really just doing it for value of a box. If I look at the expected value of the box, it says it's $51, so I paid $82. Thanks to Rudy over at Alpha Investments. So shout out to them for MTG Gaming Bob is a patron of them, so we end up getting these boxes for cheaper for the channel. So it actually works out pretty well. So we've got foil rare. Okay, Azusa, Lost but Seeking, 3 mana, 2 additional lands each turn. That's gotta be worth money, right? That looks pretty good. I've heard of the card already, and I don't even know the set. Azusa, Lost but Seeking. So we're looking like this on the stream. Oh, can I do this? Does this work better? Okay, yeah. So foil, $7. You know what? That's pretty cool. Oh, but what a pack! What a pack! Wow. Ugin and a foil Azusa. This is like a $45 pack. Fuck. PG. Screw the estimated value of only $50. You know, like this is. Look at that. What is that? Ugin is I'm pretty sure he's a reprint. I remember playing with Ugin. Yeah, he's got to be a reprint. But yeah, look at that. So we're looking at, so that's $7 for the foil price, which is kind of weird because it says that it's cheaper. It says it's cheaper over the non-foil version. Kind of weird. But if we look at Ugin, as I was mentioning before, Ugin's the chase of this set. And we got one like 5 packs in. So yeah, $34. And then the foil for some reason is $31. That's very strange to me. I'm guessing it's because of collector boxes, if that exists. But that's a pack. That's a pack right there. Super happy with that. None of these look like... Oh, Shock. Shock's back. That's nice. I like Shock. Mono red is okay. Removal's cool. I like this weird token. You know, I'm gonna leave the weird here. The weird's just gonna be chilling here for the whole time. I'm gonna grab from the second row. I know it's sacrilegious. Second row this time. And see if we can have any more dirty packs, because that pack was dirty. Oh, actually, so this beast token is actually pretty funny. I'm gonna do something that I probably shouldn't do, but it's, you know, like I said, we're doing it live. Funny thing about beast token. We do it live. Okay, so I actually made my own beast tokens back in the day. So I've got that one, and then the funniest one. I don't think this can be copyright for YouTube, but maybe. Come on, that's funny, right? Because tokens, I think, can be represented by any card, so or anything. So I just printed some stuff out and made these funny beast tokens. So yeah, I thought that was funny. So anyways, carrying on. So nothing there. So we're looking at Sublime Epiphany. I like these kind of cards where they have multiple different modes where you can do lots of things with them. So it's 6 mana instant. Instant is good. 6 mana, choose one or more. Counter target spell. Counter target activated ability or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token as a copy of target creature you control. Target player draws a card. One or more. So you can do everything on this card for 6 mana if the situation is right. I don't know that you could counter a spell and counter target activated ability. Maybe you counter their counter of a card that you're trying to kill to then counter the ability. I don't know. But either way, pretty cool card. I doubt it's worth a ton of money, but maybe. What's it called? Sublime something or other. Sublime. I don't see Sublime. And then it's doing this weird thing where when you click on a card with middle mouse button, it doesn't go away. Yeah, Sublime, I don't see Sublime anywhere. Oh, Sublime Epiphany, so it's like $3. So nothing crazy there, but Witch's Cauldron, that caused some problems, didn't it? Yes, nothing I remember to see there. Keep this weird token here for good luck. That one pack though, that Azusa Lost but Seeking foil with the Ugin. I'll tell you what. I don't like the feeling of pulling a foil card and then have it be less valuable because of the collector boxes. I kind of feel like it's a feel bad moment. All right, Sanctum of Maul, 5 colors. Okay, so it's going to be fairly difficult to cast in a standard deck. Okay, so it's a legendary enchantment shrine. Shrine's a terminology I remember from back in the day, I think, but it's so long ago I don't remember. Anyways, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library and or graveyard for a shrine card and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, search your library this way, shuffle it. If an ability of another shrine you control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines, that ability triggers an additional time. I mean, I doubt it's worth any money. I remember there were shrines back in the day. I think I could be confusing shrines with beacons. Beacons, yeah, beacons sound familiar to me, but shrines, yeah, I don't really see it. All right, so moving on, nothing to see there. I guess you know what we'll do? We'll bring this one singular pack underneath the weird just to kind of give it good luck, and then carry on. There's nothing about luck in this. It's print runs. So this is probably going to be an amazing box just because hitting that so early. At the same time, the whole rest of the box could just be terrible. Look at the art on these. The art, you know what's funny? The art was never something that I actually gave a crap about until recently. Until getting back into Magic. Maybe it's a mature thing, I don't know. But look at, the art does look really, really good. Fabled Passage. So what is that? So we're looking at sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, shuffle your library, then if you control 4 more lands, untap that land. Ooh, that's gotta be worth something, right? Fabled Passage, $10. Okay. Not a bad hit at all. It's a good card to have as well. I'll probably use it in decks. None of those look familiar. Carrying on. Like I said, I will go back and look through all the commons and commons. There's something about, I don't want to learn a set if I don't have the cards in my hand. There's something about just having the cards in my hand to read them. This is dumb. Why is this here? Can anybody explain why is this here? The game doesn't stop here, but it really does. It's like a filler card. Why waste the paper? I mean, is there something more to this? Like, I don't get it. Anyways, land. Spore Web Weaver, 3 mana, 1/4, reach, hexproof from blue. Specifically from blue is kind of weird, but I don't hate it. 3 mana for a 1/4 is not bad. Whenever he is dealt damage, gain a life and crit a sapperling. You know what? Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not even gonna bother looking it up. It's not a card that looks like it's broken in any way and is not really gonna, you know, do anything, so I don't want to waste the time. And Quirion Dryad. That's definitely a card that I remember, so that's a reprint. The other 3, nothing I remember. All right, carrying on. I mean, it's kind of funny. These 3 cards right here are the expected value of the box. I still have quite a lot of the box left. Ooh, look at that wizard token. Goblin wizard token. That looks pretty cool. Normal island, foil island. Here into the abyss. It isn't something that I see immediately, but let's see here. Move that. Let's read it. So it's 7 mana. All right. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time. Yeah, I don't really see this card being that amazing. I guess if you're really trying to dig for something, it could be, but like, I don't know. I don't foresee it being a money card. It looks like the extended art version, which it's not, is like $7. So I imagine the normal version maybe $5. I don't know. I don't see it, and I'm not gonna waste time on it. Cultivate, an amazing card. I love Cultivate. Twinblade Assassins, Heartfire Emulator. Don't know who that is, but Cultivate. I love me some Cultivate. I love green, black. Those are my 2 favorite colors, and red. So Jund, basically. I don't mind white black. White black can be fun. I don't really like blue that much unless it's Simic. Simic is fun as well. Night token looks pretty cool. One of those dual lands and a temple. So just a scry land. I don't think the temples are worth anything because I think I already have temples from another set. So this is definitely a reprint. But they're from standard, so maybe. But I don't see them anywhere, so I will say no. But not a bad thing. I like to have temples. I don't think I have that temple, so cool. None of these look familiar as far as commons or uncommons, so we'll move on. I mean, again, even if all the rest of these packs, all of these packs are bad, I mean, the value is still pretty good already. I doubt it can get worse. So I just realized something. So I did get it like a special planes early on, and I might have to pull out later because wow, this is a really expensive card. 12 mana. The spell's cost is X less where X. Come on, camera. There you wait, maybe? What are you doing? There you go. Okay, yeah. Where X is the total power of creatures you control, does 6 damage each of up to 2 targets and/or planeswalkers. If it was an instant, it'd be worth it, probably. But nothing crazy there. I don't foresee that being that amazing unless there's some broken combo outside of standard. I just don't see mono red having a ton of. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be mono red, but I don't know. It doesn't look too mind blowing. So we'll move on. So we're almost through. Oh no, this is the first stack technically because I did pull one pack off that top. Whoops. So yeah, okay. Viren Wingmare. Foil, okay. Thieves Guild Enforcer. 1 mana, 1/1 flash. Okay, it's one of the rogue flash cards. Whenever Thieves Guild Enforcer or another rogue enters the battlefield under your control, each player mills 2 cards. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, it gets 2/1 and Death Touch. Each opponent mills 2 cards. That's gotta be pretty good. Thief Guild Enforcer. I mean, I like it. Even if it's not worth money, I like it. So it doesn't look like it's above, a couple dollars probably. So the extended art version's worth 5. So all right, well, like I said, I like it. So it doesn't necessarily matter if it's worth money or not. Cool card. Tormod's Crypt, I do remember. Pretty staple sideboard card. Experiment Overload sounds familiar. Teferi's Tutelage does also sound familiar as well. All right, so now I'm gonna grab from the third stack, really mix it up a bit. Have a little fun with it. But yeah, the whole foil, dead card. The whole foil's, annoying. Ghostly Pilferer. All right, let's read it. 2 mana. Whenever a Pilferer becomes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. Discard a card. It can't be blocked. 2 mana, 2/1. You could pay so every time you attack, you can draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, you draw a card. Then you can discard a card where he can't be blocked. Not bad. Probably good for draft. Probably not worth a ton of money or anything. I'm not going to bother, but probably good for draft. And then Rewind, obviously, Rewind and Unlimited. Pretty sure both of those are cards that I remember. And then a classic Tree Folk, also potentially a reprint. I mean, there's a lot of Tree Folks and trees, so kind of hard to keep up. Going from the second stack this time. We're on a dry spell a little bit here, so let's see here. Ooh, look at a demon token. Look at that. Beautiful demon token. Pretty cool. He's got the keg 6-pack going on there. All right, what do we got? A mountain. 9 lives. So it's 3 mana, enchantment, hexproof. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters, exile it. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage. Interesting. That's a cool card. I mean, you could just kill it. No, you can't because it's worded. And it leaves the battlefield. You could return it to your hand to reset the counters, or you can bounce it. I think this is pretty good. This is probably going to see some play. I don't know how often, but it's probably going to see some play. I don't know if there's like a chance for other cards to be just randomly shoved in here. I probably should have looked into that. But, you know, like I said, we're doing it live. And I wanted to kind of experience the sets as they were. I do have, there's going to be a lot of box opening. I bought a lot of product recently. So I bought a box of M21, a box of Ikoria sitting over there, and I have 2 collector's Ikorias coming up. The collector's Ikorias, oh, that looks sick. The collector's Ikorias will be opened up with Bob, on the channel, and we're going to be doing kind of like a dual opening, so where he'll kind of just be like commenting on the stuff that I open. We'll be bantering back and forth. It'll be another one of these like longer videos. It might just be live streamed. We'll see. But that mountain looks really cool. I like that a lot. I mean, yeah, it's just a basic land, but looks really, really good. Okay, second mythic, Elder Gargoth. 5 mana, 6/6, Vigilance, Reach, Trample. Whenever he attacks or blocks, you can either draw a card, gain 3 life, or create 3/3 beast token. I mean, yeah, he's good. $17 right here. I can just see it from here. Elder Gargoth. Boom, $17. Not bad at all. Set him in the win pile with this weird token. And then the other 3 cards, nothing to see there. Just a Duressant peeking through, common. There was an episode that we did recently about taboo cards, and look at that cat. That just looks... He's peering through the grass, about to attack. He's just a 2/2 cat, though. Oh, they really nailed it with the art recently. And then I saw something peering through in the back, and I got a little excited. But look at that island. That beautiful, beautiful island. And what is that? That looks really cool. They like kind of changed how they did their foils, I feel like, because that looks totally different. I kind of want to. I don't know what it's actually like referred to as. I mean, it's just a common, so I mean, it just looks cool. And then a temple, Temple of Milady. Oh shit! Look at that. So there are cards that can be just randomly extended or alternate arted. Interesting. When he enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or more, draw a card. Creature you control of trample. It's a 3-mana enchantment. Whenever a creature with a power 4 or more greater enters the battlefield, draw a card. I feel like this is a reprint, or there's something similar. Greater Good, I think, is the card I'm thinking of. This is really, really cool. I like it, and it's a alternate art. So now, maybe at the end, I'll rifle through the cards real quick. You know what? I'm just gonna do it now. Just to kind of double check to make sure we're not really missing anything. I'll pull out the foils just because they're foils. And then we'll just kind of make sure that we're not missing any cool looking alternate art or border or whatever you want to call it. Just because I had no idea that they could be there. I was under the impression that in order to get the alternate arts or whatever, you had to buy the collector's box. This is what I would prefer. I don't know if they changed it or maybe every set's this way. But I think that it should be. The collector's boxes are cool, but I think there still should be a small chance to have each individual card have a chance to be the alternate art. Even if it's just a small chance, maybe one in every couple packs. It's just a basic land. I'm not going to bother. But yeah, even if it's just a basic couple packs, or, a chance just a little bit. But doesn't look like I really missed anything of noteworthiness. But that's what I mean, the cards kind of like jumped out at me, so I didn't really notice. I mean, that one looks different than the rest, but like it doesn't really look that different. I don't know what that means. Is that extended? It looks different. I have no idea. It might just be the type of card it is, or whatever. I'm not sure. Like I said, I did not look into the set at all. I wanted you guys to kind of have the raw experience of somebody that's coming back into Magic and doesn't really know anything about the set. I know a lot about Magic, but again, it's it's changed. It's changed in a lot of good ways, and I think a lot of bad ways. There's a lot of bloat that's happening, where you're getting, you know, a lot of different boxes to have to choose between buying, and I don't know. The collector's boxes for me are probably the way to go almost every time, but I don't really know. Maybe it's the shrines that have this border? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like the amount of content that's coming on. It sounds weird. That looks really cool. I probably should have pulled that off from the get-go. But it looks like I only missed one besides the planes, so a little bit of digression there, but we'll continue on. The pack openings. Yeah, this is already going to be probably a 45-minute video, and which is okay with. I'm okay with that. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a different thing, and if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, I can cut it down like our other videos as well. We got 9 lives again, so that's a duplicate. So nothing to see there. A shrine, it does have that border. And then we'll just rifle through real quick to make sure that there's no sneaky cards. This is a sneaky card, right? Like, I'm not... Yeah, there's no... That is definitely different than the rest. That's alternate art or extended art or showcase, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea. Never seen a card like that before. So, interesting. Cool. I like being surprised. I like rare stuff. What do we got here? We got an island, experimental overload, and... Ooh, what is that? Okay. So that's cool. And then we got Liliana's with the crazy that I don't know what it is. Liliana, Walker of the Dead, borderless. Is that what this is? No, she's not. That's the Planeswalker. So Liliana, Walker of the Dead. What is this? Liliana Standards Bearer. Liliana. Now I kind of want to know what the heck these cards are called. Apparently it's worth nothing because it's not in this list. Yeah, I probably should just Control F. Control F. Whoops. Typing is hard. The Liliana Standard Bearer is 50 cents. So this is considered the showcase version? Yeah, okay. Here we go. So it's the showcase version. It's worth nothing, but it does look really, really cool. And another shrine. So yeah, it must be the shrines that have the weird looking effects there. All right, come on, weird. Here, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna be opening some cool stuff. Now we're gonna be opening up some cool stuff. That's the stuff right there. Scroll back up to the top, get you guys into the you know, so the extended art showcase. So it looks like showcase is the only thing that can pop up. So if we got a showcase Ugin, he probably looks badass. I'm not gonna look at the art because, you know, I don't want to ruin it, but okay, makeshift battalion, nothing to see there. Okay, so it has that weird border as well, but now my idea was that it was because it was a shrine, and now I have no idea. So maybe this is the extended? Okay, I guess that's called the no, because the extended doesn't have the little borders here. I have no idea. It's like kind of half extended. Whatever. All right. She's 2 mana. I like it already. Legendary Human Druid, 1/2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you get a green cat token. And until the end of turn, creatures you control have a base power and toughness equal to X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Okay, so this could be good for Simic. Make a bunch of cat tokens, juice them up. It's 6 mana, so it's pretty expensive. I don't see this being like super powerful. There's no protection for her or anything like that. So yeah, unless there's some kind of broken combo, I don't foresee it being worth much or anything. So. Ooh. All right, so shrine. It's got this border as well, and then probably nothing else. I don't know if commons can be. The token kind of messed with me a little bit, but I don't know if commons can be there or anything. But let's just move on. I did notice the camera every now and then does this little laggy thing. I think it has something to do with the connection. I'm using my phone wirelessly connected through the internet, so I guess I can try like USB next time. But still, looks pretty good so far. Gadrick the Crown Scourge. What does this guy do? The 3 mana, flying 5/4. He can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. That's pretty bad. Beginning of your end step, create a treasure token. Okay. Treasure tokens are interesting. They're new to me, but I know what they do. They just give mana. So it's 3 mana, 5/4. So it can block. It's a good blocker. It has flying. Honestly, I kind of like it. I don't know how often you can create like artifacts and whatnot, but I kind of like it. I mean, flying wins games, and having a 5/4 flyer for 3, pretty good. I like it. Doesn't look like it's worth money or anything, but cool card. Move these over to the side here. And doesn't look like we're having any kind of extra extended showcase. I don't know if there's only one showcase. Well, no, I've already had 2 showcases, so I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it. I probably should have looked it up a little bit, but I wanted you guys to have the raw experience, you know? The planes, a kitty cat that's all shiny and foily, and Transmogrify. This is almost certainly a reprint, or unless I'm thinking of Pongify, but Transmogrify seems also familiar to me. 4 mana, sorcery, exile target creature. That creature's controller reveals cards from the top of their library. Until they reveal a creature card, the player puts the card onto the battlefield and shuffle their library. You could do this to your own creature and get some really, really cool stuff into it, so, you know. It could be interesting. Lore Star Quaddle. He's always a nice little snake man. Nothing to see there. I'd love to see some of the mythic showcase cards. If you know what these are for. I mean, I imagine they're just filler cards, but why bother? Maybe just for advertisement or whatever. But like. Oh, it's advertising for MTG Arena. Yeah, I don't really care for Arena too much. It's okay. Ooh, Massacre Worm. That's a reprint that I know. Massacre Worm used to be pretty badass. It's 6 mana for a 6/5. Whenever you enter the battlefield, it kind of nukes. So it's like really good for killing tokens. A lot of times you would mill this into your graveyard and reanimate it back in the day when it was first printed. And they lose 2 life every time that happens. So pretty cool card. It might be worth money. I don't know. The power creep of Standard nowadays might have killed the ability for it to be super crazy. But I can probably just type in Worm here, a part in the arm. And Massacre Worm, $4. So nothing crazy, but it is a mythic, so I guess I'll put it in the mythic pile. Another shrine with the border. So yeah, I don't know what this is considered. Maybe this is considered sort of showcase. I don't know. Ooh, okay. So I guess that's a showcase card of a random 5 mana 7/3 common. I mean, it looks cool. Kind of looks almost like a token, to be honest. Just because there's no text in the box. There's like no like flavor text. Is that normal? Baruch's Gorehorn. Pardon the arm. Baruch's Gorehorn Showcase. So does it normally have its own text on it? Yeah, okay. So the normal version has the standard. Can I get in the screen? Yeah, there we go. Flavor text. I'll have to readjust this window. Maybe bring it down a little bit longer. I can do that on the fly. Probably should have done this a while ago, but you know. Oh nope, that ain't it. Oh no. Oh, is it Alt? Yeah. We'll do that. Make it a little easier to see stuff, I suppose. And again, like I said, I can change the format of how this works and whatnot. Better on. All right, let's get another pack open here. The first pack opened like real smooth. The other packs are kind of, you know. Goblin Wisdom Token, cool. Land. Containment Priest. Sounds familiar. 2 mana, flash. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Non-token creature. Wow. It's a white creature counterspell. Well, removal. Kind of a counterspell. But if it wasn't cast, So I think like got cheated into play. Kind of situational, maybe sideboard card. Maybe if it's good enough because it's a human cleric. If it's a human, it could just be played because it has flash, and it probably has like interactions that way. It doesn't look like it has a ton of, you know. The alternate art's $1, so yeah, this is not going to be worth anything. But all right, let's see if there's any kind of specialty cards here, showcase or otherwise, whatever it could be. I don't know. It's so far it seems like only showcase, which is fine. I like the idea of having like every now and then you can get a random really cool card. Sapperling token, boom! Really cool looking mountain here. We'll put that on the side. Necromentia. Nothing to see there. We'll just move on. See if there's any showcases here, and move on. Looking like we've got our last stack here. It's looking like this is going to be like an hour video. I personally consume content so massively that I like the longer videos, so maybe you guys will as well. And maybe it's good enough value that it's long. Glorious Anthem. Yeah, just 1/1 for all your creatures, enchantment. I can't imagine it's worth anything massive. I really can't, because it's just a pretty basic thing, so won't bother really here. And then we'll go through and double check to make sure there's no random showcase cards. See, another thing that I like about the showcase cards, if you think about it, it kind of forces you, even if you're a person that likes to just blow through the pack and only look at the rares, it still forces you to go, I could blow through the pack and only look at the rares, but what if there's like a random showcase? Although it might only be common uncommon, because it seems like they're in the slot that they would normally be in. I don't think there was any kind of like hidden cards, which I would like. That'd be really cool. All right, what do we got? We got a Plains. We got a Temple. Temple of Mystery. I like the temples. They're okay. They're not amazing, but they're okay. Not the best of lands, but you know. So then we've got colorless mana there, generator, nothing showcasey. Cool. Carry on. I would say if I were to talk about opening boxes here, the experience of opening this box. This is M21 in April of 2021. So far, I mean, I think really good, because I got this amazing pack here. But even if I didn't get the amazing pack, it still was a joy to open it, to kind of get an idea of what kind of cards are here. And yeah, Idol of Endurance. So another foil rare here. Interesting. So 3 mana artifact. When Idol of Endurance enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards with a converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. Until Idol leaves the battlefield. Tap 2 mana. Until end of turn, you may cast a creature card from among the cards exiled with Idol of Endurance without paying its mana cost. I mean, this kind of... This is kind of cool. I like it. But it kind of just begs to be destroyed once you remove all the stuff from your graveyard, and then they're just exiled, and then they're just kind of useless after that. Because they're exiled. But I guess... if you don't care about that, like, it's not a bad top deck because it's an artifact and you can use it right away. It's okay. It's cool that it's foil. Spark Hunter Masticore. 3 mana, artifact creature, 3/4. You have to discard a card to cast him. That's kind of eh. But protection for planeswalkers, okay. And he deals the damage to a planeswalker, or he gains indestructible. Not amazing, but like kind of nice. He's kind of got protection a little bit. He's a Masticore, which there was what, Triskelion. It kind of reminds me of Triskelion, but not really. Can't imagine it's worth any money, so I won't bother looking it up. If I'm wrong about any of the cards where I feel like they're not worth money, well, my bad. Hellkite Punisher. The art's really cool. That looks like an art that should be from like a rare or a mythic or something. Looks really nice. All right. Ooh, that looks so good. Look at this. Look at this showcase card. We got a cat here. 4 mana for a 2/3 lifelinker. Whenever he enters the battlefield, you get 2 1/1 counters. I mean, it just looks cool. I just like it. The mana symbols almost kind of like fade into the card, but that's not a terrible... Wow, 2 of them. Okay, so you can get multiple per packs. So Liliana Steward. Sacrifice Liliana Steward. Target opponent discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime we cast a sorcery. I don't like... Why? It's not that strong. It's 1 mana for a 1/2. It is a zombie, so, you know, tribal things happen. But why do you gotta do it as a sorcery? I don't understand that. Like, would blocking with this and then being able to do that really be that good? Yeah, I don't know. Looks cool, though. But yeah, 2 showcase cards in a pack, so it can happen. I wonder what's the most showcase cards ever opened in a singular pack. It'd be cool to figure out. Because, like, in Magic, there's one thing that I don't like. There's, like, these things called print runs. If you're new to Magic, so basically, there's really nothing that's true random. There's just a subset of print runs, and maybe this has changed, but from what I know, this is very old dated knowledge from back from Gatecrash Innistrad. They were just like print runs, and like you could literally open like 3 to 4 packs of cards, and then you could map out the entire box and know what you had from that print run. I don't like that. I would prefer just complete random, and I don't know. I don't think they want to do that, but ooh, really good looking swamp. Really good looking swamp right there. Yeah, the art's pretty stellar. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do we got? See the truth. Yeah, I'll see the truth. Okay, we've got a monk with angel wings, kind of whipping around them. All right, 2 mana sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. If the spell was cast from anywhere other than your hand, put each of those cards into your hand instead. Another one of those cards that I don't really see being amazing value, but it does look cool. And it, you know, Fierce Empath, that's not new. Cultivate, that's not new. Palladium Mirror, that's not new. All cool cards, cool cards. Oh, we got another cat. Showcase card. And that's it. We're going down to the wire here. We've got about 6 packs left. And hopefully I can wrap it up in under an hour and give my wrap-up thoughts, my conclusion of opening the box. I think it'll be fun, because it's not all about the value. It's about the experience. And so far, I'm enjoying myself. You can probably see. We got Garruk's Harbinger. It's 3 mana, protection from black, or hexproof from black. Okay. Whenever he enters the, whenever he deals combat damage, he's a 4/3. To a player or a planeswalker, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature card or Garruk planeswalker from among them. Put them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Or, I'm sorry, in a random order. That's a good card. I like it. Probably not worth a ton, but... I mean, it's 3 mana for a 4/3 with protection from black. It's gotta be. Come on, focus, Cam. There you go. Kinda. Anyways, I don't see it anywhere in the top of the list here, so I'm just gonna go with it is not worth mine, which is cool. It's still a good card, I think. I like green cards. It's not a bad card. Protection from black, not bad. All right, do we have any showcase cards? We've been hitting a decent bit of showcase cards in the last half of the box. I really like the oh, that's why it's doing it. It's trying to focus on things in the background, I think. I think these cards are messing it up. So let's move those off to the side. Maybe that'll change it? I don't know. Token. Forest. Gadrick, the Crown Scourge. Again. Nothing amazing, but I still think he's a really cool card. Any cool looking cards in the back? Nope. Alright. Honestly, I kind of like looking for the showcase cards more than the actual cards in like the rares or the mythics or whatever. I don't like this. This just feels like a waste. Maybe have one on the top of the box, have the little like piece of paper that goes across the top. It looks very angry, but it actually looks pretty cool. The runes on the face are the one of the more reflective things. Bam. Transmogrify. It's a common. Whatever, I'll keep this. Transmogrify, meh, whatever. The Watcher of Spheres looks really nice. I like multicolored cards the best, I think. For some reason, they just look better than every other card. They're more eye-catching, more eye-candy. Strixhaven. We did a video recently on Strixhaven. Make sure to check that out. And their multicolored cards look pristine. Beautiful. Bam! Oh, what do we got? What is that? It's a rare. Oh, that looks real good. Look at that. Extended art, Solemn Simulacrum. Simulacrum. I can't really think of another way to say simulacrum. But anyways, when he dies, you get to get a land and then draw a card. Or when he enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Goes in the field tapped. I can't talk. When he enters the battlefield, you get a land that's tapped. When he leaves, you get to draw a card. When he dies, of course. So yeah, if you exile him, that doesn't count as dying. You don't get the card. But this is really, really cool. I like this. This has got to be worth money, right? Even though he's been printed like a billion times. It's $3. What a steal! This is a beautiful looking card. That's still going in the badass pile there. Oh, whoa! So it doesn't count if you get a showcase card. It doesn't count as your rare for the pack. Interesting. Veto. So there's a new card. Okay, I just found him. So the extended art's $8. That means that the normal version is right there. There we go. So it's like $4. It's whatever. But okay, so what does he do? 3 mana, legendary vampire cleric, 1/3. When you gain that much life, target opponent loses that much life. And you can give your creatures lifelink. Very good in draft for sure. And probably good for vampire decks. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Really, really cool. Ooh, I like that little fire that they have going on down here. That looks really nice. Boom. I like the showcase cards a lot, actually. I wasn't sure how much I'd like them, but yeah, really, really cool. 2 packs left. The Solemn Simulacrum was, it's only $4 or $3 or whatever, but like, it's still really, really cool. I'm surprised it's so cheap, to be honest. Hey, that weird token. Really, really cool looking token. Ooh, look at that. That looks really cool. I think we've almost gotten one of every, if not every, one of these. I'm guessing they're showcase forests or showcase basic lands. Idle of Endurance. Yeah, whatever. We've already seen that. I still think it's an okay card, but it kind of like screams, please kill me, which might not be a bad thing. To kind of maybe bait a kill spell or something for, well, it's an artifact, but all right, last pack. Wrapping it up under an hour. Easy under an hour. It's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want to rush it. I wanted to enjoy myself, but I also wanted to take you guys along for the ride. All right. Boom. Boom. Hey, Teferi. Ageless Insight. Not a Teferi Planeswalker. I don't even know if there is a Teferi Planeswalker in here. I imagine there is. Yeah, there's a Teferi Master of Time, so I can't imagine this is worth, anything. But let me read it. I'll gauge it by how good it is. 4 mana, legendary enchantment. If you would draw a card, except for the first one you draw in your draw step, draw 2 cards instead. That's good, right? Like, right? Insight. Teferi's Ageless Insight, $2. Wow. So it's good, but apparently not amazing. Well, so that's that. I saw cancel in the back there. Boom, counterspell. I do not like counterspells. But anyways, so move this this weird token out of here. So overall, really cool looking art for the Simulacrum. These cards remind me of when I was younger and people would erase the card and then paint on them. That is what this reminds me of, and I've always liked those kind of cards, and now that we can just get them on the reg, that's pretty cool. Personally, I would like all of them to have no borders, but I guess that'd have to be the direction that they decide to go. It looks like they're doing more alternate art style cards like this. So yeah. Massacre Worm, I like Massacre Worm. He's a classic. We played him in Cube quite a lot. He's good. He's a good card. And Azusa Lost But Seeking is actually a really, really cool card. It's only 3 mana. Play additional lands every turn. Really, really cool. Elder Gargoth. 5 mana for a 6/6 Vigilant Reach Trappler. Really, really cool card. I like that. I like green, so I like me some big boys. Doesn't have any protection or anything, but he's a big boy, so that's okay. And then Ugin. Nailing the Ugin was pretty cool. I mean, he's a classic Mr. Dargan here, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I would say, I mean, this is obviously a better than average box, considering the expected value of a box is only $56. I think that, or I'm sorry, $51. Did it go down since I refreshed it? I don't know. If you look at Ugin, his price is rising 9%. That's within the past 7 days, I think. And I mean, you know, he's pretty good. So Ugin alone was 34. This was like 18. This was like 7. So this is already over the expected value. So I definitely didn't get my money back, but I would say that it was still an enjoyable experience to open. And I don't think you ever should buy a box of cards expecting to make money. I think it's very, you know, very gambly. So know that going into buying boxes, it's just for the fun, just for the experience. You can buy individual packs to have fun with. I think that that's where you should go when you're going to buy a box. Never, I don't know. I mean, you could do it for the money. If you open enough of them, you'll probably gain value. I used to do that when I was younger. I would buy like cases of them, and it was super, super fun to do. But rarely did you ever really make money. You could, depending on the set. Obviously, this doesn't look like a set that's a card or a set you should buy from. Even at $82 a box, which is pretty rare to be able to get unless you go through Alpha Investments, I don't really think it's you know, an amazing buy. But you know, if you get Showcase Ugin, he's only 39. He's only a couple dollars more than his non-showcase counterpart, which is kind of weird to me. But he looks so good. Where's he at? Almost. Look at that. Well, look at that. He looks really, really good as full art. I would say better than obviously the original, or rather showcase, not full art. But yeah, you know, not disappointed. Not disappointed. And I think that, as I mentioned before, with me getting back in, learning the sets, I'm glad they reprinted this. I'm glad they reprinted this. Ugin, I'm really happy about. Although he's kind of annoying to play with control decks. They're going to use him, obviously. But you can also use him in I guess, green ramp. Come on, camera. There you go. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the more raw, uncut footage. I did swear a few times, which we're trying not to swear, but I do swear. So this is going to be coming in, you know, kind of... We typically cut out the swear words, but we will not in this. At least I'll talk to Bob. We'll see. It wasn't a lot of swearing, so I think it'll be okay. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it to the end of the video, awesome. Thank you. And I think this is the type of stuff that I enjoy doing. I like the longer content, but I understand that some people don't really watch YouTube videos for that long. The average watch time of most videos is like, you know, less than 10 minutes. Sometimes 15, depending. I'm, I guess, a special snowflake, and I like to watch them a lot. But yeah, I'm rambling. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Next video will be the Ikoria normal box. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll leave it there. You guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.